Hello, everybody. My name is Luchara, and this is Planet Crafter, another episode of my Let's Play. Last episode, I added some beehives and got some outdoor farms down, including one out here, where I'm automatically making the higher tier food, improved food. What is this called exactly? High quality food. I'm making high quality food here, and apparently really quickly because this is full, which is a good thing. So I'm assuming I can take beans. Yes. All right. Well, I don't need these beans, so I'm just gonna eat the beans. So we did that yesterday. Um, Gave me a lot more plants. I also added one of those outdoor farms over here to my automated fertilizer um, place. So now I'm making fertilizer at a much better rate. Today, I would like to automate the process for bioplastic nuggets, which is mushrooms, water, and silicon. So I'm thinking maybe I'll just do that down here. Use a lake water collector. No, I guess I don't need to do it in the water. I can just use atmospheric water collectors. The mushrooms is going to be the slow point, right? And the silicon, which will need to be loaded by hand. And I don't have a whole lot of silicon. I believe that's the recipe for bio plastic nuggets, right? Yeah, 2 mushrooms, silicon, water bottle. So if I do one, maybe two of the outdoor farms, I mean, I could just do food growers, but the outdoor farm, it gives some plants, it gives some insects. I feel like it's just better to do those at this point, right? Also today I want to up my pressure score. I'd really like to get the tier 3 ore extractor, so we need pressure for that. It's creeping up, like it's moving, but it's moving pretty slow. So we'll add a couple more of the tier 4 drills, which need a bunch of super alloy and osmium, so I'll have to make trips out to the super alloy ore extractors and the osmium ore extractor because I have been. Yeah, I mean, I guess I don't need to go to the osmium one, but I probably should. Um, Also today, I want to go north again to that like valley up there because I want some more of this plant Orema. It's a plant that on the ground I can make a better tree seed. I mean, what I really want is the plant Vulnus, but I don't know where that is. Eventually, I'll probably figure it out, but I'm assuming there's more plant Oremas to the north. So first thing I need to do is I need to go collect some uncommon larvae, make bee larvae, so that I can make the outdoor farms for the bioplastic factory. I guess you could call it a factory. I mean, it's making something automatically, right? But me collecting larvae probably does not make good content. So I'm going to put a cut in here and I'll get some bee larvae. I'll need what, 4 bee larvae? So I'm just going to, go out to an ore extractor here and pick up some larvae and I will be back. I was thinking probably best to increase the pressure before I do anything else. So let's get 2 more drills, maybe 3. 3 would be a lot of super alloy. I mean, I have quite a bit, but it's gonna go quick when it's 6 per drill, right? Well, how much is this? Oh, that's more than enough. Easily more than enough. So that's 3, 8, 18 right there. Yeah, that's okay. That's okay. I had more than I thought I did apparently. And we need 9 osmium for that. I am going to need to add more power soon as well, I think. Between these and the farms and the extra auto crafter, and it adds up, right? Well, I probably should just held control and made more than one at a time. That would have made sense. All right, there we go. So that's extra pressure. And then we're going to send, of course, the pressure rocket. That's where the extra pressure really comes from. But I feel like, I don't know, there's something in me that I feel the need to improve my base amounts before I send up a rocket for anything. So this is the one that needs silicon, which is fine. Um, I am going to need a lot of silicon for the what I'm building, right? The thing that I can't think of the word for, the the bioplastic nugget. No, I don't need that. I need raw uranium, and I need a couple super here. That, this, those, and that. Right? Is what I needed. I think. I hope. Pretty sure. And is this a uranium rocket or an iridium rocket? I forget. This is iridium, which is kind of too bad because I actually could use uranium more than iridium, I think. Because I need, like I said, I need more power again. I don't know. I'm always like, oh, I'm good on power. I'm good on power. And it's like, no, you're not. You're really not. So I can add one more of these. That's all the uranium I have right now. I mean, I do have a uranium extractor going out there. I'm just never out there. Apparently I need to go visit that more often. Either that or I need to make another one of the thing that uses pulsar quartz, which is this thing. And I could. I mean, I could. I do know where there's pulsar quartz. I could go track some down. Alright, and don't die like you did yesterday, Luch. Eat some food, drink some water. Speaking of water, I need some to make my nuclear thing. And give me water. Okay, there. So this will at least take care of what I'm doing today for power, like what I'm adding. This will counteract what I'm adding, at the very least. I need a super alloy. Crap-a-doodle-doo. That's on me. I knew that. Like, I knew I needed that. And I just capped out. Yeah, relatively hard on the super alloy today. And that's okay. Super alloy's, you know, relatively easy to track down. Yeah, no, I would say that relatively easy to track down. I was like, yeah, is it? Yeah, but it is. So there's an extra 300 power. Which, like I said, should counteract the extra power that I'm using today. So let's go take a look. So I got my bee larva. Before I even got a fifth one just to have. So I need 2 of these. So I need 2 water, 2 of each fertilizer, 2 super alloy. 1, 2. Need another water. I'll have to go get that from the water collector. 1 of each or 2 of each fertilizer. 1, 2. 1, 2. Now I just need water. But I mean, I need other things as well. Okay, perfect. So I'm just putting it out here where I put the other thing yesterday. It'd probably help if I took mushroom seeds. That would probably be helpful. The farm doesn't do much without seeds. I only have 2 mushroom seeds left, but I'm pretty sure the only thing you need mushrooms for, at this point at least, is the bioplastic nuggets, so I'm okay with that. And actually, the eggplants that I was growing in there, I actually I took 2 away and I switched them for squash. Because you need squash for tier 2 fertilizer, which I assume as time goes on we're going to need more and more of. And we were only making 1 squash, and I feel like that's probably not going to be enough long term. So I added 2 more squash and took away eggplants. Now that we have the eggplants growing out of the water, I don't need as much growing at the base, right? All right, so now we need an auto crafter. We need a atmospheric water collector, an auto crafter, and we'll need a locker. We need some iron. Just trying to think, 1 water collector be enough? Probably. They seem to get water at a pretty decent rate. So that's like 1 of all the base materials, minus titanium, of course, because titanium's the one we have the most of. So of course we don't need that. We need 3 iron for the locker. Right? Oh, and it also needs super alloy, and we need super alloy. We need a rod for that. Super alloy. Is that it? So water collector, auto crafter. We need osmium. Osmium. Locker, and that should be good. That's assuming 1 water collector is enough, which it might not be. So let's just overkill it and make 2. Right? They don't use much power. Use a little bit, but not a lot. And then take a bunch of silicon with us, dump in the chest, get turned into bioplastic nuggets. And maybe this is overkill. Maybe I don't need, you know, this many bioplastic nuggets. Hey, I'd rather have too much than not enough, right? That's how I look at it. And the locker there for silicon. And then an autocrafter. King. Bioplastic nuggets, mushrooms, silicon, water bottle. There. It'll take some time. I mean, the water needs to get made, right? There wouldn't have been any water made yet. But we got bioplastic nuggets going. We increased our pressure today. Go around later and pick up all this iridium. For now, though, I think I'm going to make a trip to the north and see if we can find some more of those plants. So, I don't need this titanium. I need like just an overflow locker where I can just put extra stuff. 3 water. Probably don't need 3 water. We really don't need much oxygen. I don't know if you noticed, but in the bottom left corner there, we're only burning 0.5 per second now because we are almost... We're at 68. If you round up, 69. Nice. Percent of our way to a breathable atmosphere. Then we won't need to worry about oxygen at all. And let's just eat a bean, top off our food. So let's take another. Let's take 2 more oxygen there. I mean, that still leaves me with lots of space. So let's go north and see what we can find up here. I just want to check to see if this finally made any bioplastic nuggets. Still not. Waiting for the water, I guess. Well, I'm glad I did 2 then. Actually, there might not. Actually, mushrooms aren't grown yet either. Yeah. Anyway, by the time we get back from this trip, I'm hoping should be some bioplastic nuggets there for us. I mean, I'm making an assumption, but I feel like it's a good, safe assumption. Yeah, I want to do some more of these fancy trees, right? But I want the big ones. I want a lot of oxygen. I want to get that TI up. We're at 24.58 GTI. We go up here, and then this way, there's like this valley. You gotta go over this ridge, and then there's this like a lush valley, I guess you would call it. I'm pretty sure that's okay. We've been in that cave. That's just some osmium and sulfur in there. I'm pretty sure this is where I found that plant. I think. I'm hoping. So this is the other side of that same cave that we just saw. But I've been in this valley before, but I don't know how thorough I was. I don't feel like I was very thorough. And I mean, I might as well grab zeolite if I see it, because we don't get that from an ore extractor yet, right? That and pulsar quartz, you know, can't really be passing them up. I don't know, I'm not seeing any more of those plants. Maybe this wasn't the place to go for those. So if we go up that way, there's that like buried like space station, which is fine, and that's something that I do want to fully explore. Like I poked my head in, but that's not what I'm looking to do today, right? But yeah, I guess maybe it was just a fluke that that plant was in this valley. Is that a chest over there? Oh, there we go. Plant Orema. Is there any more on plateaus? Is there one over there? That looks like there's zeolite over there. Let's climb up and see. There is indeed zeolite. Oh, and there's another plant too. Nice. So I'm going to assume these are fairly rare. So it's 450% oxygen multiplier, 250% if I turn it into a tree seed, which is what I'm going to do, because tree spreaders give an insanely high base oxygen, right? 2,000 per second. So if you do that by a factor of 2.5, it's like almost 5,000 oxygen a second, which is pretty insane, right? And it's a pretty good amount of plants too. 71 energy per though, so I am gonna want to expand my power. I think. Can I get on top of this one? I came from the one over there, right? It's like you can climb up on this one, but I don't think there's anything up there. Let's double check. Let's make sure. Did I already get this one? Oh, there's zeolite. I mean, I'll take it. And let's get up on this one as well. Pretty sure I've been through this chest before. I mean, osmium. Take it. Zeolite over here. I have a feeling we probably already got this one. And we did. Okay. That is fine. What's over here? Looks like there's a partial wreck over here. Yeah, I don't think I've been over here yet. Maybe I have. It's possible. It's certainly possible. Oh, we can take a drink. Doesn't. Oh, we can read the message. Private scavenger. Letter of mission reconnaissance. An abnormal number of ships from various companies have disappeared in the Zayshul Prime sector. Go there and find any information you can. Primary objective. Investigate the sector. Find any reasons why some ships seem to vanish. Secondary objectives. Find and report presence of any hostile life. Identify any crashed ships and report them to their respective corporations. Record the whereabouts of all merchandise found. This was in 3042. I haven't been paying attention to the years, and maybe I should. Although I think the warden stuff, like the stuff from the wardens, I don't think that has timestamps on them. Uncommon level, we'll take that. Ooh, mutagen tier 2. And some mutagen tier 1, squash seeds. Seed null, zeolite. I mean, I guess I'll take the blueprint microchips. I assume, and this is me making an assumption, that they'll add more uses for the blueprint microchips like later in early access. But that's me making an assumption, and you know what they say about assumptions. But I mean, hey, I know it does bug people when I leave stuff in chests, so I'm not going to leave the blueprint microchips behind. All right, so I feel like, what do we got? We got 2 of those plants. Tier 2 mutagen, which I can't even make that yet. So it's weird. I can make tier 3 mutagen, but not tier 2. I kind of skipped ahead. It was this cave over here. Have I been in this cave? Yeah, it's just iridium. Boring. Sorry, iridium, but you're boring. What is this? Oh, just a straight up iridium rod. I mean, I'll not turn down a straight up iridium rod. Yeah. Gonna assume that if I put a extractor in there, it would give me iridium. But, oh. What do we have over here? Zeolite. And another plant, Orema. Arena or Orema? Orema. With an M. Alright, what about this chest? Circuit board, I'll take that. Zeolite, tier 2, iridium rod, tier 2 fertilizer, that is. Sulfur, you know what? There. Now you don't have to worry about this chest. There. Leave and deconstruct it. I mean, I'm full now, but I'd say it was still a worthwhile trip, though, right? Is that a cave? No. Is this one of those fake walls that you can deconstruct? Kind of looks sketchy. No, okay. For the try, right? Ever since I found that one fake wall, well, I say I found it. Somebody left comments fairly explicitly telling me where to go. Since I found that one, I'm always assuming all the walls are fake, essentially. Oh, we dipped. Big dip. All kinds of cobalt over here if I need cobalt ever. You need lots of... I feel like I should be picking up silicon anytime I see it. Right? Alright, so let's make Some tree seeds. We get started making some tree seeds. Oh, I got a bunch of iridium I got to clean up. All kinds of good stuff. All right, any bioplastic nuggets now? Yay. Success. Yeah, I need a place just to stick all these extra blueprint microchips I have at this point. Let's double check. We still can't do anything with the blueprint microchips, right? Oh, no, we can. Oh, no, no, no more blueprints to decode for now. Is that an early access thing and I have everything, or is that a technology level thing? Like, if I get, you know, a little further here. Oh, I have the teleporter. When did I get that? Holy crap, that's a lot of energy. Like, that's a lot of energy. Tree spreader tier 3 is next. Ooh, maybe I should wait for that before I make some fancy trees. And then osmium rod. Oh, that'll be great. Fusion energy cell. Drone station. I'm looking for drones. Aquarium. Ways from that. We can make our own circuit boards. Man, even with the extra pressure, still nowhere near the tier 3 ore extractor. That is still a long ways away. That's okay. All right, so let's get sulfur away. Grab a couple more iron and let's make a storage locker specifically to hold my extra blueprint microchips. Because at this point I have like 7 of them. And I don't want that taking up more valuable real estate. Right? I should probably make a bioplastic nugget storage as well. Some mutagen I've been sticking in here. How do I make the tree seeds? Tree bark and mutagen. Oh, let's go gather the tree bark. You know what? That's going to be next episode. That's going to be all for this one. A little short, I realize. I apologize for that. So yeah, this is my new squash. This used to be eggplants. But if you hope you enjoyed the video, if you did, hit that like button. Subscribe if you haven't already. In the description down below, you will find a link to my Discord, my second channel, and my Patreon. Check them out if you are so inclined. Most importantly, though, folks, be good to each other. Have a great day, and I'll see you in the next one.